welcome back to my mom's Half Boy channel.
Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I am just going to talk about some new products that I've been using and really obsessed with. So I just wanted to show you guys a few things, and I know obviously there's a lot of crazy stuff going on right now, and I just wanted to like talk about makeup and something like fun and positive while you're sitting at home quarantining yourself, just like I'm doing right now. The kids are home obviously, but so is Nick. So they're watching Trolls out there, so if you hear that in the background, that's because they're watching Trolls out there. Okay, so I have a bunch of random stuff. Some's expensive, some's drugstore. I'd say most is drugstore. And most of it I think I have on my face right now, so I'll talk about as many products and tell you which ones I have on and how they're working and blah blah blah. Okay, so let's get right in. Let's go first with this. This is actually a moisturizer, but I've been using it under my makeup as well, so kind of like a primer, and I use it in conjunction with another one which I'll show you. But this is the Fab Pore right here by Soap & Glory. It's Daily Micro Smoothing Moisture Lotion, and I think it's also supposed to I could have swore it said that it was supposed to like minimize pores, but it minimizes mine, so I don't know if that was like actually a claim of theirs or not. But yeah, it's super moisturizing, and it looks like this. It's like a blue color. It's almost kind of like cooling. It doesn't have like that tingle, but it's very refreshing. That's a good word. It's like something to put on in the morning. It feels really good. But I've been putting it on before makeup. Also smells good. I don't know like what, but it smells good. Like good skincare. And this is really affordable. I got it at Target. So if you're looking for a moisturizer, I've been using this one forever. I've talked about it a bunch, but it's empty. So it smells so good. I miss it. But I got a Soap & Glory face wash, which I don't have here. It's in the bathroom because I've been using it, but I highly recommend that one too. It's a big like blue bottle, and it has little pink micro beads in it, so it's exfoliating, but it's also insanely gentle. So I think that one's really, really good. And then I've been popping this on top, and then again, I've told you I've used this underneath my makeup, and it's also been really helping. So I highly recommend this as a moisturizer slash primer slash, you could probably just wear it bare on the face and it really makes your face look really nice. So I said I've been using it in conjunction with this one. This is a mini. This is the Wonder Glow Instant Soft Focus Beauty Glow Primer from Charlotte Tilbury. I got this as like a, you know, the beauty perk or whatever it's called from Sephora, like the points. And it looks like this. It's kind of like, it's really hard to explain, but it's an amazing primer on its own. Like the feeling of it, yeah, you can't really see it, but and it also gives you like this wonder glow. It's like amazing, but it's not like glittery or anything, but it somehow looks like very shimmery is not the right word either. Like it just glow. Like it's the particles that are in there are so fine that you can't like detect them on its own, but as a whole, like you could see it kind of have that like glow to it. So I really want to buy the big version of this. Obviously with everything going on, I'm not going to be going out for a while. I probably won't purchase this. I'm also we're trying to move to the Bay Area really soon, so I'm going to try not to do that. But I did buy this, which I haven't used yet, but I'm going to try to do like a side-by-side. And this is the Milani Soft Focus Glow. And next to it on here, it has a little pump too, which is awesome. Next to it on my skin, they look pretty similar. I don't feel like this one feels quite as good as far as like the primer and like the texture that it gives your skin. Not quite as good, but I'm gonna have to put them side by side and see what happens, so I'll keep you posted on that. But this stuff is really good if you do want to splurge. But if you have Sephora points and you can get this as a sample, go ahead and do that. The next thing is this Tatcha Kissu lip mask. I've been loving this, and it doesn't even smell like much. I think it's a peach seed. Yeah, I don't really get much of a smell. I'm this person. This is like the Laneige sleep mask. This smells bomb, but I'm almost out of it, and this is like my third one, so I'm like pretty faithful to that. But I wanted to try this just because I love Tatcha. Like I love most of their products. So I got this lip mask and I've been really loving it. Sorry. But that Laneige one is like more heavy, more of like a sleeping mask. This is almost more of like a lip balm. So not as heavy, more of just like during the day type of thing, pop some on. And I've been loving just popping this on with like a nude lipstick and kind of mixing it in so it makes like a nudie lip balm, if that makes sense. So yeah, if you're looking for a little lip mask, this one's really good, but also that Laneige one's amazing if you haven't tried that one. Let's see. I'm gonna go with foundation and concealer. So these are the two that I've been really, really loving. This one right now is on my face right now, and my skin like looks so good. And as I've said many times, I don't have the best skin. Like it sucks. So when I find something that makes my skin look really good and wears extremely well, like I have had this has only been on for like an hour, but I've wore it, you know, several times, and I'll have it on for like easily 6, 7, 8 hours before I even have to like pop a little bit more of like translucent powder to like, you know, set it a little better and get rid of some of the excess oil. But super good. And this is a tinted skin veil. Can you hear the kids fighting out there? Tinted skin veil. So I'd say coverage wise, it's like light. It's a little more than like a BB cream and a little more than like a tinted moisturizer. But for me, it's been like the perfect amount of coverage because I pair it with my concealer, and that's just been like my go-to thing. And I feel like for the skin type that I have, going too heavy is just not good for my skin, and it doesn't do my skin any justice whatsoever. So of course, like if I'm doing something where I'm going to be taking pictures, which isn't very often, then I will like wear something more full coverage. But for the most part, I've been using like tinted moisturizers, BB creams, stuff like these, anything really light. And even if I do wear like a medium to full coverage foundation, I've been going like super easy, you know, like just super light-handed with it, like a little bit, and like kind of sparingly put it across my face, so it still ends up working like as a light coverage foundation. So this one is the Bare With Me by NYX. Mine is in the shade True Beige Buff. And then this is the CoverGirl Clean Fresh Skin Milk in the shade Light Medium. And these, they work pretty similar. This one's a little more luminous and dewy. This one's a little more matte. But both like super good options if you just want a light coverage, everyday go to work type of foundation. So really give these a try. I got them both at Walgreens. Let me talk about this foundation really quick too. This is the Pat McGrath, if you want to splurge, the Pat McGrath Skin Fetish Sublime Perfecting Foundation. I've been obsessed with this. Mine is in the shade Light 7. Obviously very expensive, but you don't need a lot of it. It's a very like liquidy consistency, but I just put like one pump and put it on like a flat kabuki and just smack it around, and it's like the perfect amount of coverage, light to medium, wears amazing, wears longer than even, you know, the ones that I just mentioned. Obviously for the price it should, but this wears more in like the 10-hour range. So if you're needing something that you need for like a longer period of time, I would say go with that if you want to spend the money, obviously. But the next thing I want to talk about, that's the only reason I mentioned this, is the next thing is like been my favorite concealer ever. This is the Pat McGrath Labs Skin Fetish Sublime Perfecting Concealer in the shade L5. I have it on right now. I have it on with this, and it's medium to full coverage. You could build it up. And this is, my other favorite is the Jeffree Star one, which I really, really like as well. And then Age Rewind, which is my favorite drugstore one. But I've been obsessed with this. I have not reached for anything else since I got this, which is like, I don't know, a month now. So I'm kind of scared this is going to go faster than I anticipated. But it's like so heavy feeling, very expensive, packaging and price. It's, if you don't know who Pat McGrath is, well, she's an expensive, anyway, but she her stuff is always like amazing. I don't think I've ever used her eyeshadows. The eyeshadows are insane. Like a palette for like 10 is like $120 or something crazy like that. So even me, who loves to spend money on makeup, like I just haven't had the heart to pull the trigger on that. Plus, I'm not a huge eyeshadow person, so like I have my times where I want to, but for the most part every day, like right now, I'm not even wearing any. So yeah, like all I do on days like this where I just want like a natural look, I just pop in some of my whatever powder bronzer I use that day with a brush like this and just kind of hit it right here in the crease, and that's it. So for somebody who does wear eyeshadow like all the time, maybe you'd want to try that, but not me. But this is super, super, super amazing. And I also got the brightening powder that came with the collection, which I'm also wearing that right now. And this is like a little white, brightening powder, super soft, super finely milled, and it's really, really good. And I've used this with, you know, something other than this as well. I think Age Rewind is actually the only one I've used since I've got this stuff, but it also works great with that. So yeah, that's it for the bougie Pat McGrath stuff. Next is just some lipsticks that I've been obsessed with, and a lip gloss and a lip liner, actually. So the lip liner and lip gloss I got from Alamar Cosmetics. I don't even know where I heard of them from. Some YouTuber used something, and I want to say this is like a Latin-owned brand. I could be wrong, but I want to say this is a lip liner in the shade Dulce, and it's just like a really pretty, it's kind of a warm nude. Here is, if you could see that. Really pretty. And I have been pairing it with these two lipsticks. So what I've been doing and what I have on my lips right now is, this is the shade Truffle Tease. This is the Maybelline. So I've been popping this on the outside. So I'll do lip liner, then I'll pop this shade right here towards the outer, and then I'll do like a little ombre look in the middle with this shade right here, which I'll put underneath. And this is e.l.f. in the shade Cream. So you see those three kind of just go together really well, like as an ombre, like dark, a little lighter, and then a little lighter. So I've been loving those. And then on top, I pop on this gloss from Alamar Cosmetics in the shade Dulce, super pretty nude shade. So there's that. That's been like my lip combo for a while now. What else? Okay, so I got a blush. This was actually like something I didn't intend to buy, but I was at Walgreens, and it was like a buy two get one free type of deal, and I wanted two things, and I was like, well, of course I'm gonna get the free one, but nothing like was sticking out to me. So I randomly was kind of in a rush, and I grabbed this blush from Almay. I haven't used anything from Almay in a really long time, but this is their Healthy Hue blush in the shade So Peachy, and I'm so glad I bought it. It's been one of the things that I've been reaching for. I do have it on right now, which I also have, where is it? Oh, here we go. I have these, this Maybelline Cheek Heat in the shade Nude Burn, and then I kind of topped it with this. These go really, really well together. So I just kind of like warmed the skin up with this, and then kind of set it with this, and it's been so, so good. I've been using this mostly. The one I have on my face is like pretty much what I've been having on my face anytime I put on makeup over the last month. Like 90% of the time, this is what I have on. Sometimes I'll put some eyeshadow on, but other than that, not much difference. So the next thing is this Lash Princess False Lash Effect mascara from Essence. If you don't know what Essence is, I know they sell them at Ulta, and of course you can get it online. But I love most of their stuff, honestly, that I try. Some of it is like super miss, but most of it is like super hit, and the prices are like amazing. Their glosses are like some of my favorite, and they're like $3-4. They have a under eye brightening powder, this one right here, that I am obsessed with. Their mascaras are really good. Their blushes are really good. And I've never really used their eyeshadows either, but again, I'm not a huge eyeshadow person. Like, I have my palettes that I really like, and I just a lot of the times don't really think about buying more because I have a more than enough for a person like me who doesn't wear eyeshadow all the time. So, but yeah, this mascara is super good, and like $3 or $4, something like that. Essence is super cheap, and you can get it usually on sale at Ulta for like buy two get one or stuff like that. So yeah, if you want to try stuff from Essence but you haven't before, I highly, highly recommend. The last two things are some setting sprays. So I have one luminous and one matte. This is the Maybelline Lasting Fix, which I think has been around for a really long time, but I've never tried it. This might have been another one of those things that it was buy two get one from Walgreens, and I was like, no, I'll just try this, and then I'm super glad I did. So usually when I wear this one that's a little bit more loomy, I'll set it with this matte setting spray. And then if I wear this one, which is a little more matte, I set it with this luminous setting spray from Morphe. This is a luminous setting spray. I really like, if you've tried this, this is like bomb. This is almost empty. Yeah, empty. And I think when I went, I was gonna get that one, and then I was like, oh, I'm gonna try this one. Smells like coconut heaven, which, you know, when you're in quarantine, you can only dream about like this type of vacation-y, coconut beachy smell, but it smells super bomb. And this is one that's like, so I have this one, this is a dewy setting spray. I have another one, I think, as well. And this one is way more like dewy and wet and like not quite my vibe. I have to use this. I keep it because it's like so cute, but I have to have a really matte foundation on to want to put this on. Yes, I'm doing my makeup, Johnny. Okay. But if I have a really matte one, I want to use this. But this one isn't as luminous as that one. Like, it's more of just like a healthy glow within instead of like a wet, dewy look. So if you want like a little bit of a lumi, but you don't want like that wet type of look, and you don't want it too much if you get greasy and stuff like that, I highly recommend this one. This is like the perfect amount of luminous. So I think that's it as far as new stuff. Yeah, I tried to get through this video really fast without like a ton of editing because I just wanted to get it out to you guys and just talk about like makeup and nothing. You know, we all hear enough about what's going on in the world, and honestly, sometimes you need a little break from that. So yeah, I just wanted to talk about makeup. If you're gonna go off to Walgreens and you have to get something, you know, medicine or anything like that, and you're already gonna be out, and pick up some of these drugstore stuff. Obviously, the stuff from Sephora and all that, you'd have to order online, and of course, with everything going on, nobody really cares about spending money on makeup right now. But I try to just do my makeup sometimes, even if I'm not going anywhere, because it just makes me feel normal instead of like being stuck in the house, not wearing makeup, wearing sweats all day long, which sounds cool, but like, as we all know, as time has gone on, like it's not what it's cracked up to be. I miss going outside. I miss getting dressed. I missed just going places and doing whatever I want. So yeah, if you just want to get some new makeup stuff to try at home, or hopefully, you know, soon we'll be able to go out and, you know, wear stuff. But yeah, thanks for hanging out with me and listening to me talk about some random new items that I really like, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Yeah.